What up, guys? Kevin here. Oh, God. Uh-oh. PlayStation wackos gonna wacko. Aaron Greenberg, he's one of the Microsoft executives or Xbox executives. You know, you just know how jealous PlayStation, I would even say Nintendo, but I feel like Nintendo just on their own island doing their own thing. But definitely PlayStation guys are just so jealous of just that they don't have this anymore. They used to have this. They used to have executives, just really good messaging, just people out there making PlayStation the life of the party. Now it's just a corporate suit and we're going to let our games do the talking. Well, cool, but your games, you got what, 2 good games coming out a year? I know that might be good enough to get PlayStations to fly off the shelves, but it's like, okay, you know, all right, it's a place I don't want to hang out besides a couple weeks a year where you release a good game and I play it and then I get the F out because it's boring. But Xbox has created a party that lasts all year round for quite a while now. They've been on top. Shout out to Aaron Greenberg. He updated his banner. I believe that's Clobrill who designs these banners. Really good, showing all the IP at Xbox. And Aaron Greenberg doing his X, DMX. X gonna give it to you. Along with Crash Bandicoot giving the X. Crash Bandicoot, Sony mascot. And it's just hilarious. And this guy, the Sony guy's a little salty. Even from Salty Gamer here. What the F is this corny and clown style of Xbox execs? PlayStation execs would never. Well, we'll see what they would do. But, I mean, that's the sad thing. The PlayStation guys probably would never today. They just, if they even try, they probably get sent to Jim Ryan's office and get a lashing. Like, they're just boring. Like, let's face it, PlayStation is boring. And look, you guys didn't hold on to Crash Bandicoot. You let them go to Activision, and now Activision, they went to Xbox. They didn't go to Sony. Let's look at the replies here. Same energy, making fun of Aaron Greenberg again. Shout out to Aaron Greenberg, though, because I think he was doing some type of media tour or something with Pete Hines with Bethesda. And Pete Hines seemed to be a little bit more empathetic towards the PlayStation guys losing Bethesda games. And Aaron Greenberg just pretty much said, oh, I don't give an F. They can suck it. Shout out to him. We need more of that. We do need more of that. Look, Phil Spencer, you're doing your thing, but I think we need a little bit more Aaron Greenberg at Xbox to give Sony the middle finger. Tell them to, hey, suck it. Yeah, PlayStation execs aren't silly and fun at all, always with the stink face set for Cerny. I mean, I'll give Cerny, seems to actually be the only one that plays games over there, and Yoshida, but like Cerny puts us asleep. I still think he's hurt from the thanks skit Sony did back at E3 2013. Good. That's the energy I want at Xbox. I want every person who works at Xbox, before they start their day, to watch that video. Just get angry. I love it. The tired and effed out Steve Jobs, Microsoft quote. Look, I love Steve Jobs. I love Apple. I keep hearing like, oh, it'd be cool if like Apple buys Sony. I'm like, yes. I know. I keep hearing Apple's like anti-consumer and stuff, but I've used Apple products since forever, so I have no issue with that. I think they would run Sony a little bit better. I think that Sony would be a little bit more fun. I think there'll be more experimentation. I was listening to Sacred Symbols, and Chris Reagan said, like, just nailed it on the head, where people have an expectation of Sony games to be just really the best looking and cinematic, and if it doesn't look like that, they're turned off. And I'm like, yeah, I think he's right. I think Sony needs like something like an Apple Arcade. I think that would be huge. This means war. He's butthurt Horizon 2 release soon. Oh, Jesus, that's funny. Why are you jealous? Not everything's console war. We got the I mean, I just listen to MBG's podcast. Like, let me just sum up MBG's podcast every Sunday. We're not making this about Xbox. We're stop talking about Xbox. I don't care about Xbox. I don't know why I even bring it up. I don't care. I don't even pay attention. And proceeds the next 3 hours to talk about Xbox. He's in charge of marketing an Xbox. That explains a lot. No, that really explains a lot. Like, yeah, that's what he does. He does a good job. I don't know if he's in charge of the people who do the Twitter. The Xbox Twitter, Game Pass Twitter, nobody can touch it. Nobody can touch it. I love how, like, Arby's like, all right, well, I think it was Wendy's actually, like, all right, we'll meme you. And Xbox is like, all right, do us. And Wendy said, hey, want a co-op Halo Infinite campaign later? Oh, I love it. Only Xbox would take that bait. I think it's the American way, loud and proud. Good. That's why I love my American studios and products and everything. I don't care. Sony, cool. I love Japan. If there's like one country I could live in, probably Italy, but probably next would be Japan. I don't know. Every time I like look, I have a vision of like Japan and Tokyo in my head, but then I like actually watch videos on YouTube and it's like, it just looks rainy and gross. Is it really that rainy and depressing over there? I don't need to move to a Seattle. You mad about this? Damn, that deal did quite the emotional damage. Y'all so hurt right now? Yeah, Xbox execs actually like games. Yeah, Jim Ryan. Someone asked like Jim Ryan what he was playing like a year or so ago, and he was like, I'm playing the next game from Insomnia Games called Ratchet & Clank: A Rift Apart. It was just so like, it was just something like he like rehearsed. Like, all right, anyone ask you about a game you're playing, this is the next big game, say this. Where Phil Spencer just did a team meeting with the Bethesda ZeniMax Online with like actually in the game of Elder Scrolls Online. That's how they held their meeting. And I just actually followed him. I didn't know you could just follow anybody on Xbox. And yeah, he just plays all these games. They're just playing Rainbow Six Extraction. Damn, Cholesterol King got salty again. Aren't you the guy who faked a heart surgery and opened a GoFundMe just to buy a new Xbox? And that guy who frequently kept asking for money because he couldn't make payments on his house? Guess it's jealousy because he actually gets paid to simp a company and you don't. All right, that's a little bit out of bounds. But, you know, we don't like to talk about anybody's financials. I will say, like, I don't like anybody like asking for money. This is why I get on DSP. He just begs for money. Oh, I can't pay this bill. I can't pay that bill. Can't pay that bill. Then he'll have a day off a day later and come back and talk about like all the luxuries and I went out with my wife. We ate at this restaurant. Then we ate here. Then we went shopping. And it's like, dude, gonna cry. Oh yeah, there's a PlayStation execs. Like, yeah, I would just show that every day at Xbox. How dare an Xbox exec to show his love for a soon-to-be Xbox IP? Yeah, like someone messaged Phil, I know you won't see this, but thanks for saving Xbox. Phil said thanks, team effort. I mean, you're a clown most days. PlayStation execs don't use Twitter. Stop being in your feelings. It's true. Yeah, Sony is all class. They're not class. Y'all so mad it's funny. You know what's funny, though, is like, I notice a lot of these Sony bros, these Sony wackos, they don't even like Sony games. Like, they like the God of Wars, The Last of Us, and stuff like that. But all I'm hearing is like the moves that Sony would do is buy Square Enix, buy Capcom. Those are like Japanese studios. Those are games that they wouldn't have no interest in. A lot of these guys tend to like more of a Bethesda / Activision, Blizzard-like games. They just moved over to PlayStation the last couple years. And now Xbox is kind of going and grabbing those studios that these people left Xbox for over on PlayStation. Because PlayStation was a home of Call of Duty. Yeah. I shouldn't have done that. No debt. Or some Spanish.
That's right. Cry.
You jelly. Dude, have no chill. Think he's DMX. Pony so mad. No need to be a sore loser, Salty. Yeah. There you have it. Hey, shout out to Salty. I think he's a fellow Arizonan. Not that many of us out here. Gotta stick together, but just you can't let the other side know you're angry. You can't let the other side know you're mad. You just can't do it. You just can't. It's like rule number 1. I know it's a hard rule to break, but you just can't let them see you sweat. All right. Well, there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Later.